What's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. My name is James. So I think I found my perfect hoodie. Well, actually Lucas, a local YouTuber, found it for me and I definitely just copied his swag. Shout out Lucas, his is YouTube right here. This is the Camber 131 Arctic Heavyweight Thermal. For those of you who haven't been following along, I'm a big fan of Champion as well as vintage Carhartt, and I think I found like the perfect in between. So the Camber 131 Arctic hoodie, I'm just gonna call it the hoodie, is a 19 ounce heavyweight zippered hoodie with a 6.5 ounce thermal lining. So the total weight is going to be 19 ounces. It's 12.5 ounce shell with a 6.5 ounce lining. I absolutely love it. For those of you guys that have been kind of following along, I love my Carhartt zip hoodies. I love that thermal feel. It gives me a very cropped look. They're smaller and shorter, which is nice for me because I am on the shorter side. I wouldn't be surprised if Carhartt used like Camber as a company to make their hoodies for a while, because they're like almost one-to-one. If you look at this hoodie, you're checking out, they've got a full white kind of thermal lining. You're looking at brass eyelets and then like a super heavyweight look to it. I mean, it is just an awesome hoodie. Like I was saying, Camber is a made in USA company, but they're out of Pennsylvania. They're super old school. Like they don't even have a website. The website that I went on was, I believe it was called like allusclothing.com. And I was able to order them. A lot of the stuff is like made to order. The reason why I like this hoodie is because when I wear hoodies, I like them to have more of a cropped feel, but I'm also a bit bigger up top. So this has got a more traditional kind of sizing. It's a little bit more boxy, and then it is going to fit really kind of well at the hips. Again, I'm 5'8" and about 180 pounds. I wear a 40 jacket. Typically I'm like a extra medium, you know, medium, but not quite a large. So this hoodie, it is a 50-50 cotton to polyester blend. I know a lot of people are really big on just like 100% cotton, and I am too. It's a lot more organic, things like that. But the nice thing about cotton and polyester is the fact that it's gonna hold its structure better. It's not gonna sag, and then it's gonna be a bit more kind of resistant to weather and to stretching and stuff like that. I am fully in love with it. I haven't been wearing it a lot because I wanted to do this video. I've had it for probably about 3 weeks now, and it's just been amazing. So some of the things that I really love are brass holes right here. It is a double lined hood. So if you look at the hood right here, it's got a double lined hood. And then obviously your kind of kangaroo pockets. You'll look at the cuffs, the big kind of chunky cuffs on here, which are perfect for if you're wearing it just outside. This is a hoodie that I could wear like in 20-degree weather and be completely fine. It is amazing. So the reason why I kind of fell in love with it is it's a modern interpretation of a Carhartt hoodie. A lot of the hoodies now, I just don't love the quality of Carhartt hoodies. I tend to lean towards the vintage ones that have a cropped look, the flannel, and then they've got the smaller hood. So if you look at this one, this is a Champion hoodie and it's got like kind of a bigger hood, which is great. This one has like a hood that like just literally stops right at your head, which is great for me because I like to wear like the hoodie on and then be able to see my peripherals. So I'm sure a lot of you are kind of curious on why hoodies are typical, like hoodies on like a workwear jacket are typically a little bit on the smaller side. And I don't have an exact answer, but I know from like Patagonia and a lot of like the other brands, what they'll do is they'll use like hoodies like this or like nano puff jackets and stuff like that. And they want them smaller so you can wear them over a helmet. And that's kind of what I'm thinking this was for. So the smaller hood is designed so you can have a like a hard hat on it while you're working outside or something along those lines. That is my thought on it, at least. That's what I'm assuming. Typically, like if you look at like outerwear stuff, the hoodie is bigger. Then if you look at mid-weight stuff, it's gonna be smaller. So the idea behind it is working outside, you wear the hoodie, you put the hood on, and then you put the cap on. And then if you're really, really cold, you put the jacket on and the hood goes over the helmet. That's my thought on it, at least. And I think that's kind of what I would assume it's for. So as far as like the process goes to ordering this, there's the brand that you would buy it from. Camber is a small company. They do pretty much everything made to order. I know they have about 12 different colors that you can order from, but the website that I used is called allusclothing.com. And you go on there, it's like a super old website. It's definitely not designed for UX. And essentially what you do is you pay for it. It's free shipping, and then you kind of get it when you get it. Mine only took about a week, but I went with like a basic size as well as a traditional color. It's just a really kind of easy process. Just be aware that it might take a while. So I want to go over some of the similarities and then some of the differences between my Carhartt hoodie and the Camber hoodie. So the big thing that you'll notice with the Camber hoodie is it's got the same kind of construction as the Carhartt. It's going to be like a bit of a shorter crop with a smaller hood, and then you're going to have the brass eyelets. One thing that you'll notice about this hoodie though, and this is where like you're really going to see a difference, is they're using a really tiny zipper in comparison to like your Carhartt. So Carhartt's known for like their big zippers. This one itself has like a really small zipper, which I don't love, but I think it's a necessary evil. I think the big thing with a brand like this is this hoodie was a little under $100. And if you're gonna use a big brass zipper, that's probably gonna add about $15 in cost to making something. And they probably just didn't wanna invest that kind of money in something, especially to keep it in the US and keep labor prices. Like Pennsylvania, I don't know what their minimum wage is, but I know it's probably higher than if you made it in another country. And I understand that other countries have really great working conditions and stuff like that too. I'm not saying that everything outside of the US is bad working conditions. I'm just saying that it's expensive to make things in the United States. So that's kind of a thought to me, is they probably went to a smaller zipper because they were trying to probably cut back on some money. And then also like zipper hoodies kind of tear up clothing. So if you're wearing that and you got something on underneath, like the plastic zipper is gonna wear out your clothes a little bit better, where like your plastic is gonna be a bit better. I don't know what type of zipper, like actual like zipper this is, but it might be like a weather lock zipper as well. I'm not sure. I'm not super familiar with like zippers itself. I don't know. It's by YKK. I mean, YKK is known for making great zippers, so I'm harping on something that's really not a big difference. That is kind of the biggest thing between that as far as a zipper. This is as well, I went with a medium. So I have a medium and a large and typically my vintage Carhartt stuff. So it's fitting pretty well. I'm really loving it. But that's the hoodie, you guys. Sorry, this is a short video and I don't really have a lot to say about it. I'm just really excited. Thank you for coming. Have a great day. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.